Alright, here we go. Welcome everybody to another best of five. The round 3 of the Roman Colosseum tournament. We've got Zerton spawning as the red Babylonians on the bottom right side, and Geese as the blue Persians on the top left of Ghost Lake. Zerton already going for hunting dogs, and he's getting some sheep back to his base before Geese has moved out, already securing 3 sheep for himself, another 3 on the way, and another 3. So 9 sheep for Zerton. Maybe Geese is gonna see these ones. Yeah, he's gonna see these sheep and he's gonna try and return them. Yes. So, no early barracks from Zerton just yet, but Geese is making Sparabaras very soon. Let's see. 4 guys on food, rallying the rest of wood right now. And yeah, this is also one way you can secure your sheep with Babylon. You can just move the sheep with your ox cart on villagers. Look at this. Yeah, 9 sheep over here. All waiting to be slaughtered. So now, Geese is starting to make some spar bars. Look at those shields on the spar bar, looking pretty sweet. Geese is gonna come over here. He's gonna try and get one of these sheep, but I don't think he can. Now there's gonna be a villager over here trying to build a ziggurat. There's the ziggurat. And the sheep are now marching towards the town center. Are we gonna see an ox cart for the stone? Let's see. Apparently not. Oh, it's just gonna be used. Oh, so he's gonna use the sheep as a food source, and the ox cart is gonna be used for the stone. That's a nice adaptation for the situation. But here come the Sparabara. Geese is gonna try and kill the villager building the ziggurat. Zerton is trying to micro it away, but is he gonna get the villager? Oh my god, the villager survives with the lowest HP possible, and one Sparbar dies to the TC fire. 3 HP, damn. So let's see. Oh, Zerton's missing some stone though. Okay. He's gonna gather the leftover stone. Oh my god, again, not enough. Okay, finally he has enough stone, and he's gonna make the the second TC over here. Geese with some Sparbara present on the map, but he cannot push in quite yet. And Zerton's keeping an eye on those Sparbaras with his scout constantly just to make sure they're not doing any kind of damage. Geese is gonna scout the TC. He's gonna try and suicide some Sparbaras onto the villagers, but I don't know if that's gonna work. They're surely gonna pull out the villager and garrison it before it dies. Yeah. A little sloppy, but it's working, so. Yeah. Geese tried his best. Maybe he can get that villager. Maybe. The villager's done moving. Well, okay then. This TC is finally gonna go up, but oh my god, Geese is down so much population already. I mean, so many villagers. 15 villagers to 20, and the second TC is already up for Zerton. So yeah, it's looking quite rough for Geese, but let's see what he does. Zerton is sending 10 villagers to food, so I'm guessing he's going to be relying heavily on barracks and stable units. I'm not sure. 10 villagers with hunting dogs is going to give him a lot of food. I guess shield bearers are also quite food heavy, so we'll see. Very good use of his excess food, immediately getting handsaw. And now we have an archery range coming down for Geese. Zerton's gonna come over here and see the second town center of Geese. Nice, he's fixing his wood line as well with the ox cart, manually moving it. Now remember guys, whenever you have an ox cart selected with your villagers and you task it onto a resource, it's gonna automatically follow the villagers wherever they go. But if it's tasked to maybe like a tree on the far side, it's just gonna make its way even further away as you chop down more and more trees. So sometimes it's better to manually fix the ox cart. But the downside to this is that if you forget to move your ox cart, it's just gonna be like a storehouse, and over time the walking distance is gonna get larger and larger if you don't move the ox cart again. So probably the best way to do it is to just select the ox cart and right click the middle tree instead of moving it, like clicking on the ground, if that makes any sense. Second archery range. Wow, look at those shield bearers. Some damn fine looking shield bearers over there. Is that a Hades shield? Must be. Yep. 3 gardens. 4th one available soon. This one is going to be 80 and 80, I think. 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, this one's going to be 160 resources to build. So no wonder it's not built yet. It's quite expensive. So we've got shield bearer and bowman being made. 38 villagers to 29. So Geese down 9 villagers already. But let's see, how many ox carts do we have? Just 2 ox carts. So 7 villagers behind is Geese. And he needs to do something to deal with the situation. Otherwise, he's just going to be behind. Just behind. That's simple as that. Second archery range, stable. Geese is blindly making spearmen, and I'm not sure about this because remember, lancers are the only thing you need to build those spearmen against. If you're facing this army, you're much better off making your own Sparabara, or even better, making Asabara. Now, to be fair, oh, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Starting to get a little tired, sorry guys. Okay, Geese is gonna go over this army and see that it's made of solely shield bearer and bowmen, not even any slingers, so just shield bearer and bowmen. But he is still making spearmen. Let's see if he stops that. 39 villagers to 49, so yeah, the villager gap is just growing and growing. This is not an army you want to go to war against this one with. I hope Geese sees it and reconsiders. Geese, move back. Yeah, he's gonna move back. He's gonna try and kill this shield bearer. Look at how tanky this guy is. Oh, he falls. Rest in peace. And now Zerton's gonna try and harass the wood line of Geese. Thankfully for Geese, he has 810 research. Are these guys stuck? Why is he not moving them? Oh no, he's not moving these villagers. Oh yikes. I think they were stuck. Damn. That really sucked for Geese. 41 villagers to 57. Now Zerton's going to the Silver Age. More and more Asabaras though on the way for Geese. I'm really liking that. There's really nothing in Zerton's army to deal with Asabara, so if Geese can buy himself a little bit of time, he just needs to queue up from all the 3 stables though. Only one stable is actively working right now. But there are a lot of Asabaras here. But 15 shield bearers still left alive. Geese trying to panic build a fortress. I mean, not a fortress, sorry, a guard tower with a lot of villagers. It is gonna go up, but this army doesn't really care much about pierce damage. All Geese needs are those Asabaras, which he is making, so... Let's see how it goes. More reinforcements on the way, but they're not attacking yet, so... Actually, one spearman in the queue, and the forces of Zerton, probably in reaction to the Asabaras. Now shield bearer champion. Third TC by Zerton, sending 7 villagers to build it. Another archery range, so we're on 2 racks and 4 archery ranges so far. Bowman champion research, so these units are being trained really fast. Now Zerton's trying to come over here. Geese needs to get some. Oh, he's actually gonna go for paid labor. Nice. Really liking that. But does he have the gold for this? This gold deposit is almost gone, and he's not gathering from gold anywhere else. They're just sending a bunch of units to keep an eye on every potential resource that Geese could be gathering from. He's actually getting rigorous training, but does he know that rigorous training does not affect the immortals? Remember, rigorous training is only for barracks, archery range, and stable. The mortal camps are affected by relentless zeal, which is not available until age 4. But look at this, just a handful of Asabaras just tanking so much. If only they had some backline DPS to help them, they would have torn through this army with ease. Now we've got some Takobaras though, so that's really nice, but an adaptation. Zerd is making spearmen, but at the same time, Geese is making immortals. So we really we're seeing changes into both guys' compositions. 76 villagers to 46, so an extremely large gap of 30 villagers between our two players already. More gardens being built. Look at the placement, very symmetrical. 2 armories. And Zerd's not relenting with this pressure. Soon he's gonna be cracking through the defenses of Geese. Maybe not just yet, but soon. Now some bowmen are pushing in, 39 bowmen. And now the villagers are under attack. Oh, and this watch post is gonna reveal these villagers to Zerton, who's surely gonna send something to deal with them. Another villager trying to build another watch post over here. Geese is now relying on towers to save him. Armory is not symmetrical, yeah. Oh my god, the gardens as well. Now my OCD is bleeding. Why did it have to be like this? So we've got some spearmen in the mix now as well. But not too many. Let's see how many spearmen there are. 8 spearmen, but we have 4 towers shooting. And H3 TC, so... Oh, I guess Zerd's feeling confident enough to just build a siege workshop or 2 right over here. Yeah, he's just non-stop saying maxed, and Geese is down to 4 military population. Yeah, things are looking pretty grim. More and more shield bearers, and now pharmacology is also researched, so... Yeah, these towers are good, but not very good against shield bearers. They don't really care about any kind of pierce damage. Look at that, 0.83 pierce armor. Okay, let me just change the map thumbnail, then I'm gonna take a short break of 2 minutes, then I'll be back. Oh wow, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so you missed the intro, so let's try it once again. We've got Geese spawning as the blue Celts on the left side, and we have Zerton as the red Romans on the right side of Mountain Crossing. Zerton already starting with the dock as his first storehouse or resource drop-off site. I think Geese is gonna come over here and be like, "What's going on? Where is everything?" But yeah, another fishing boat in the queue for Zerton, so he's going full greed against Geese. But Geese is already sending 3 spearmen over at Zerton's side. Let's see if he can punish this. His Zerton's entire economy is over here. Everything Zerton has is in this screen, in this little box of mine. Now this engineer is building a stone storehouse. Geese is trying to go over here, but Zerton's gonna greet them with his fishing boats. Wow, look at this. Yeah, not only 2 HP on that spearman. Yeah, he dies. Geese is mass queuing village spearmen, but he's forgetting his villagers though. That's more important. He has the food. Okay, finally he queues up a villager. Almost always, guys, prefer queuing villagers over units. Even if you have to cancel a few units. I mean, I'm just saying that as a general rule, not always. What's going on here? Okay. Zerton's trying to keep these spearmen at bay with his scout. Let's see. Geese, does he know about this dock? Well, he sure knows now. Seven spearmen for Geese, 8 spearmen for Geese. They're just gonna go for a TC first. Where is he gonna build it? I don't think he can afford building it somewhere other than where he just started it now. But now Geese is gonna try to come over here. I mean, he's definitely not gonna be able to kill the fishing boats or the docks, but he can go after the villagers. Yeah, he should do that. And Zerton's forced to evacuate. He's trying to fight them, but I'm not sure if that's the way to go. He's losing 2 villagers now. Maybe even more. Oh yeah, Zerton's trying to fight Celtic Spearmen with villagers, and that's not the best fight to take, honestly. 15 villagers to 19. Somehow he is still ahead. I'm guessing all of those missed villager cycles for Geese are just, you know, biting him. He's still not killing villagers. He's gonna try and kill the engineer. Never mind. Yeah, it's not looking good for Geese. He's just losing all of his villagers, all of his spearmen as well. Yikes, he's still not killing villagers? Now he is, okay. He's gonna build a second TC now. Where is he gonna build it? Nice. It's a pretty good spot. Zerton is gonna scout it immediately, but he doesn't have anything to respond to this with. But that does mean that when Zerton attacks, he will most likely take this route and bring his army over here and try to put some pressure on Geese from this position. Let's wait and find out. Castellum being made by Zerton. Nobody's on the neutral pond yet, by the way, I should mention. 18 villagers to 26. Holy cow. Let's see. Geese is gonna come over here, see the Castellum, try to deny it, but unsuccessfully so. Yeah, I'm not sure if Geese can get much involved. Maybe he can take out a villager or two. He's gonna take out one. That's already pretty good. There's the first legionary though. Look at that rare legionary. Authentic Roman armor and all of that. Geese's scout is still alive. 33 villagers to 23, so 10 villager gap. It's just that Geese is missing his villager cycles, honestly, nothing more. So let's see, Geese is on his pond now, and now Zerton's taking the neutral pond most likely. He has a scout over here. Actually, it's Geese who is trying to take the pond. Oh, here's Geese trying to put some pressure with infantry units, but I think the counter attack after this is going to be devastating for Geese. 5 legionaries already here. More being made. 4 castellums for Zerton. And he's just making non-stop legionaries. No Decurions, no Praetorium really. Yet for Zerton. 31 villagers to 42. So the villager gap is 11 now. Oh, actually, Geese did get away with building this dock. But Zerton is aware of it, and he will be sending his legionaries there soon, I think, to deny it. But yeah, these are looking really nice. Really, really nice. Presidium in the queue for Zerton. So he's going to be expecting to be counterattacked, I think. Oh, look at this. Really nice. For Geese, killing the scout for Zerton. Oh, yeah, nice. So that does mean that Zerton's vision of the map is a little reduced, but at the same time, some legionaries are just marching across the map, going straight into Geese's base. 19 legionaries. And what does Geese have to deal with this? 5 longswordsmen, 9 longswordsmen with 1 druid, 11 longswordsmen with 2 druids is all Geese has to defend this with. And we just see a stream of legionaries making its way to Geese's base. Going after the houses first. Uh-oh. Yeah, Geese needs to be careful. He's trying to fight under the TC fire. It's very good. 50 villagers to 42, so the villager gap is slightly lower than before now. He's throwing down some guard towers. But now these legionaries are gonna march north. Go after the dock. I'm pretty sure Zerton's aware of the dock. Yeah, he is. No swan ship here though, so he can't really repair the dock. Defend the dock without a land army, but he does have a few longswordsmen here. He's got 20 longswordsmen with 2 druids, and Zerton's got 22 legionaries here, and legionary champion is on the way. So, oh, what is Geese doing on the minimap? He's not moving his longswordsmen. He's actually going straight for Zerton's base. Okay, the fishing boats are gonna try and hold this dock for now, but now Geese is in Zerton's base. Presidium is researched, providing some amount of that defense. Not without villagers in it though, but now it's getting a bit better. Yeah, with villagers inside, it does quite a bit of damage. Now legionary champions are on the way. Some equests inside Geese's base as well. And I think Zerton's just gonna right click the TC of Geese with his legionaries. Yeah. Was that a Liburnian? Oh yeah, Zerton made the Liburnian to defend his stock. And I mean, he's gonna lose the Liburnian, but at what cost? TC of Geese goes down. Zerton, to be fair, he doesn't have many resources. And luckily for Geese, he was researching the Silver Age from this TC. I'm not sure what's gonna come out of this though. Geese is just running around with his villagers, not doing much. Yeah, things are looking very grim for Geese right now. Not much to say, really. I was just lost in thought. What's gonna be the solution for Geese to come back into this game, but I don't see it. Yeah, there's the GG from Geese.
Ahura Mazda bless you.
Spooky Spookster, thank you for the follow.
Glory to the Empire!
Oh, Spooky Spookster, thank you for the subscription too. Fastest follow into sub I've ever seen. Oh, I just realized I had the names wrong all this time, guys. Why didn't you tell me? Hold on. Just a second. Setting up the overlay. Here we go. So here we are at what could potentially be the last game of the series between Geese and Zerton. We've got Geese FM spawning as the blue Romans on the bottom right side, and we've got Zerton as the red Romans on the top left of Oasis. This doesn't really look like an oasis because it's frozen and it's snow everywhere, but here we are. And let's see, Zerton's gonna go for Fast Castellum. Yeah, there's the Castellum from him. No Fast Castellum from Geese. He's actually gonna go for Stone Storehouse. 3 storehouses before any kind of military production. That's interesting. And let's see if Zerton's gonna scout that. He is sending a scout already towards Geese's base. Let's see though. Is he gonna punish Geese with spearmen, or is he gonna go straight to H2 for legionaries? Let's see and find out. Now Zern's coming in. He's gonna see the wood storehouse. He's gonna see the hunt storehouse, and I believe he saw the stone storehouse too. Yeah, so he knows. And he's making spearmen now. He's not gathering gold just yet. Where is he rallying? He's rallying to wood now. Okay. Let's see. Geese is now going to the Bronze Age. Now the thing is with Roman spearmen, they are very tanky. Not as tanky as, say, Sparabara, but still, it takes a long time for a town center to actually kill them. And if Geese is trying to go for TC first build, he might run into some trouble dealing with those spearmen. But let's see. Oh, the scout is dying to the TC though. Zer's not paying attention to his scout. Oh, the scout... 1 more hit, 2 more hits from the TC, and it's gonna die. Geese has enough stone for a second TC. Now he's gonna just have to gather some wood to build the TC. Zerton is still in age 1 though, so keep that in mind. Geese is just running around with his engineer until he has enough stone. I mean, enough wood. And there he goes. He just wants to plop it down somewhere quick, I think. Maybe here, even? Oh no! That villager! Poor villager. Okay, so... this TC is doing a lot of damage to these spearmen, but they are still here being annoying. But it's not being very cost effective for Zerton anymore, I feel like. Geese is doing the nice villager macro with garrisoning his villagers outside of his TC when they are getting injured. Now is the time for him to do it now. Okay, very nice macro from Geese. Really, really good. Good job. So 18 villagers to 12. But Zerton is not even halfway towards the TC, so Geese has a lot of opportunity to come back in this game. Zerton's still halfway through to H2, not quite H2 yet. Not quite enough resources for second TC, so Geese definitely has a shot to make a comeback. We'll see if he does that. He's double producing villagers and he's rallying onto berries, so he does have food for TC production. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there he goes. Now, Zerton's gonna build a second TC, probably here. Yes. Geese is immediately going to scout it. Let's see, 16 villagers to 19. So Geese is eventually going to catch up. But the next thing he needs to think about is Castellum, because legionaries are coming. And you need legionaries to deal with other legionaries in the Roman Mirror. Not really much other you can do against them. I would be very surprised if Geese decides to go for Praetoriums and Decurions, because Zerton already has 6 Spearmen out, and he can just get Spearman Champion and snare the crap out of the Decurion. Oh, look at this defensive guard tower coming in from Geese. Healing ointment being researched by Zerton, and rightfully so. His scout is very badly hurt, only 40 HP, and at the same time, Zerton's getting a dock up. And another engineer from Geese. So maybe he just wants to put down a bunch of towers? I don't know. Castellum next. Forward Castellum with the engineer being built. And the pond has been secured. So fishing boats are coming soon. Yep, there's the first fishing boat. Now the scout that is being healed is making another pass at Geese's base, but he needs to be careful. There's a guard tower here, and it's gonna 3 or 4 shot the scout in its current health state. 3 legionaries over here, 6 spearmen, but yeah, he really can't break into this with what he has right now. He even loses 1 spearman for that, but Zerton is getting all the map for himself. No contestation. Look at this. Look at the vision. Zerton sees almost everything on the map, and Geese sees only his own little corner of the world. Isn't it better to put all villagers on fishing instead of dock plus fishing boats? No, because you can put your villagers onto other resources, and also fishing has a gather rate of 1.0, and you really can't upgrade it in any way, whereas fishing boats have 1.6 gather rate and can be trained at the same time as your villagers. So look at this, we've got some malariums here. For Zerton, reinforcing faster. He needs to put down a few more on his way. Yeah, look at the speed. 7.2 speed on these spearmen and the legionaries. Does he have... He also does have conditioning, so that's also a contributing factor. But look at this. Geese is just turtling really hard. But his problems are only going to start when he runs out of gold over here. I'm not sure how he's going to survive after that, but let's see. 41 villagers to 40, so Geese actually is ahead in villagers right now. And he has his own malarium here. Very nice. Another malarium being built here. 26 line of sight. Yes. Yes, Cog, exactly. Even more engineers being built by Geese. He's really going all in on this tower strategy. Now he's trying to slowly move out. Oh, I like this. He's trying to deny the engineers from building this tower, but I think they're going to finish the tower just in the nick of time, or never mind. Oh. Yeah, these legionaries are awfully close to Geese's base. More engineers in the queue. SPQ are being researched by Geese. It's really nice. Another Castellum. Now Geese needs to not stop making villagers. He already fell behind again in villager count. He's not queuing up villagers as often as he can. Okay, now he is. Better late than never, huh? Now we've got some... Oh, look at this. We totally missed this play from Zerton. He tried to wall in Geese's scout with his watch posts. And Geese is like, nope, I'm building my own watch post here. Geese taking out that malarium. $19 legionaries to 35, so Geese... Is he gonna go to H3? probably is. He can afford it. H3 coming. Geese's queue is empty once again in this town center. Zerton is going H3, so Geese better step up his game. These TCs are idle. Now he can't afford H3, so let's see. More fishing boats from Zerton. Okay, he's going up to a maximum of 4, which is I think the most number of fishing boats you can have in this pond without going too much. Making too much. More legionaries being trained, but here comes Zerton's push. I think this is the beginning of the end for Geese. Oh, actually, 30 legionaries to 38 isn't so bad. Geese is gonna try and move over here and kill the tower before Zerton can defend it. He probably can do that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Now there's one Decurion here. H3 is here for Zerton. I'm pretty sure he has Legionary Champion in queue. Yeah, it is in queue. Geese trying to do some counter harassment with his Legionaries, but they're running into a TC fire. Well, unless Geese sends them over here, I guess. These towers are making it difficult for Zerton to actually push in. Still no H3 in sight for Geese. Another guard tower being built, but Geese sees it. I think he's gonna try and deny it. He probably only needs the Decurions for this. Let's see if he does it. He's only sending a few. Oh, and we've got a ram. Look at this ram. Looking pretty nice. Yeah, now it's gonna be difficult. 56 champion legionaries to 33 regular legionaries. Now, we have a lot of towers and 2 TCs providing DPS support. Or support DPS, rather. But I don't know. Looking pretty rough for Geese right now. With 56 villagers to 66 and down 64 population. Yeah, Zerton's Death March is looking unstoppable here. And Geese is now going to H3, but I think it's a little too late. He does have Presidium though, so that's really nice. And these towers are doing so much work, but yeah, there's the GG from Geese. Bringing the series to a quick finish of 3-0 for Zerton, so... Yeah, fairly close, but still room for improvement for Geese. I think the main problem in these games was just the lack of villager production throughout most of the game. But yeah, so that concludes today's stream. We had 3 great series. First we had Greeky versus Eerie, then we've had Carnage versus Poseidon, and now we had Zerton versus Geese. So that's it for me for tonight's stream. Because the delay is too much, I'm not gonna stay here for a question and answer session. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you around next time. Maybe on my own channel, maybe here once again. We'll see. Either way, take care and have a good night, guys. I'm off.